Hey guys, today we're going to go over some plank variations that you can do if you have a quick minute to work out. So making sure we're starting with everything aligned, right? Head, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. You're going to start in a nice tall standing position, and then you're tilting the crown of the head forward, rolling down one vertebra at a time. If your hamstrings are tight, you can bend into those knees at the bottom. From there, you're going to walk those hands out into a plank position, shoulders over the wrists, rib cage is closing, press down into those arms. The first one you're just holding, warming everything up, pulling the belly button toward the spine, reaching long from the crown of the head through the heels. Take about 5 deep breaths. And when you're ready, you'll bend into those knees, walk the hands back, trying to keep the pelvis as stable as possible. And then you'll peel up one vertebra at a time. Head's the last thing to come up so the neck can stay relaxed. Option 2, you're rolling down. Walking those hands out, trying to stay nice and stable as we walk, avoiding as much rocking as possible. Once you're in that plank position, chest comes 1 inch forward, 1 inch back. Notice that the hips are staying in a neutral position, right? And the movement is coming from flexing through the ankles, moving the chest 1 inch forward and 1 inch back, belly button still toward the spine. You can take 10 of those, and then when you're ready, you'll bend into those knees, walk the hands back, and slowly peel all the way back up to standing. Inhale at the top, exhale, peel it down, walk those hands forward, finding that nice long neutral spine with the rib cage closing, belly button toward the spine. Those knees are going to jog. As the knees are jogging, we're trying to keep that pelvis neutral, so avoiding the temptation to dip the hip as we bend the knee, keeping that nice neutral spine. You want to imagine you could balance a glass of water on your lower back and it would stay there as you jog those knees. Once you've done 10 sets or 20 singles, you bend into the knees, walk the hands back, and peel all the way back up to standing. This next one I will show on an angle so you can see what's happening with the arms. You'll peel down just like you were before. Walk those hands out. And now we're taking alternating shoulder taps, keeping the core tight. And there may be a slight shift from side to side, but we're trying to minimize that as much as possible. So really pulling the belly button toward the spine, engaging the transverse abdominals, and you'll feel those obliques engaging. Once you're ready, you'll walk those hands back and slowly peel all the way up to standing. We have one more variation we can take in this series. Peeling down, walking those hands out, and now we're gonna walk that plank down onto the elbows and up onto the hands. I like to alternate which side I go down on and which side I press up on so that we're working evenly on both sides, right? We'll notice that one side is easier to go down on, one side is definitely easier to press up on, but we want to make both sides work. Still trying to stay as neutral as possible. There will be a slight shift as we come down and up, but again, trying to avoid giving into that roll with the torso. Belly button's always toward the spine, rib cage is always closing, and when you're ready, you'll walk back and peel it all the way up. And those are my plank variations for today. Hope you guys enjoyed.